The story begins in 2006 deep inside a brutal Russian prison, where inmates roar from the stands as two underground fighters Yuri Boyka and Arkady Davidovich battle for dominance. Boyka is feared and respected as the most complete fighter in the world, undefeated and merciless. The prison officials, along with the mob boss Gaga, organize these fights to make huge profits from the bets. After a fierce exchange, Boyka knocks Arkady out cold, cementing his reign as the undisputed champion of the prison. Meanwhile, across the ocean, George Chambers, once a world-class boxing champion, is struggling to stay relevant after his career collapsed. He's now relying on commercials and endorsements to survive. But things take a dark turn when, after a shoot, he's ambushed in his apartment and framed with drugs hidden inside his Bible. As soon as the police find the cocaine, Chambers is arrested and sent straight to that same Russian prison, the home of Boyka. When he arrives, Chambers immediately realizes this is no ordinary place. The warden, Markov, welcomes him with a smirk, telling him the prison already has its own champion. Chambers doesn't care, he's focused only on getting out. But the hostility starts right away. Prisoners mock him, one even throws urine at him claiming it's a gift from Boyka. Chambers loses his temper, fights back, and instantly becomes a target. During lunch, tension explodes. Boyka and his gang walk in, and everyone stands in fear, everyone except Chambers, who keeps eating. When Boyka's man tries to intimidate him, Chambers knocks him down in seconds. Boyka confronts him face to face, and they almost fight right there before the guards rush in. From that moment, their rivalry is born. Later, Chambers learns from his cellmate Steven that the prison is run by the Russian mob, the same people behind the underground fights. But Chambers doesn't care about the rules, he believes he'll be released soon. However, behind the scenes, Gaga bribes the warden, pushing for a fight between Boyka and Chambers. In fact, Gaga is the one who had Chambers framed just to bring him here. Despite trying to stay out of trouble, Chambers keeps running into Boyka's men. When they attack Steven, Chambers steps in to protect him, humiliating Boyka's gang again. That night, Chambers watches Boyka destroy another opponent in the ring, his ferocity both shocking and impressive. After the match, Boyka challenges Chambers publicly, but Chambers refuses. To break him, Warden Markov forces Chambers to clean sewage, hoping to humiliate him into fighting. When Chambers refuses, an old man in a wheelchair named Krot intervenes to save him. Krot, once a commando soldier now serving life in prison, becomes a quiet mentor. He advises Chambers to just accept the fight and leave the place peacefully. But Chambers stays defiant, until Gaga personally visits him. Gaga reveals that even Chambers' own manager, Phil, was part of the setup, agreeing to profit from the arranged fight. Betrayed and furious, Chambers finally gives in, he'll fight Boyka. From then on, both fighters train relentlessly. Chambers works under Krot's guidance, while Boyka sharpens his technique, determined to crush the American. Finally, the day of the fight arrives. The prison roars with excitement, money flows as bets are placed. Chambers enters the ring confident and composed, and immediately the fight starts. However, in secret, one of Boyka's men switches Chambers' water with one laced with sedatives. As soon as the second round starts, Chambers begins to fade, his vision blurs, his movement slow. Boyka takes advantage and knocks him out cold. Moments later, Chambers wakes up and learns from Krot that he was drugged, and that Steven helped the mob do it. Overcome with guilt, Steven hangs himself in his cell, leaving a note of apology. Chambers, enraged, demands a rematch, accusing Boyka of cheating. But Boyka swears he knew nothing about it. When Warden Markov tries to calm him down, Chambers snaps and beats the warden senseless. He's punished brutally, tied outside in the snow overnight. Meanwhile, Boyka discovers his men were indeed responsible for drugging Chambers, and in a fit of rage, he executes them himself to reclaim his honor. At the same time, Gaga eliminates Phil, the manager, to tie up loose ends. The next morning, the prisoners secretly bring Chambers food and blankets to help him survive the cold. When the warden tries to punish them, every inmate steps forward in solidarity, refusing to betray Chambers. Gaga intervenes, furious at how far things have gone. He orders Markov to release Chambers back inside, apologizes to him, and offers one final fight, this time, fair and clean. Chambers agrees on one condition: Gaga must provide warm clothes for all the prisoners. As the rematch approaches, Krot helps Chambers train harder than ever, sharing his tragic past and encouraging him to win his freedom. Finally, the second fight begins. The crowd erupts as Boyka and Chambers step into the ring once again. Both fighters look fierce and determined to break each other. The referee issues his final instructions, and then the bell rings. Boyka's power is unmatched, but Chambers adjusts, switching tactics. He locks Boyka's leg and, with one final twist, breaks it, ending the fight. Chambers stands victorious. He's the new prison champion. After the fight, everything changes. Boyka's crew can't believe what they're seeing. Boyka is down, writhing in pain. Those who once supported him quickly turn their cheers toward Chambers. Gaga, thrilled and overjoyed, gives the warden a knowing nod, fully aware that the night has brought in huge profits. As promised, he's released soon after. Gaga hands him his payment and asks for a photo, pretending to be a fan, but Chambers coldly refuses. He just wants to leave everything behind. Before leaving Russia, Chambers gives his prize money to Warden Markov, demanding Krot's freedom. In the closing moments, Chambers pushes Krot's wheelchair to a train station, where Krot is finally reunited with his niece after 19 long years. He thanks Chambers for giving him money to rebuild his own life. The latter also thanks Krot for the tireless advice and courage during the past time. Later, both men share a heartfelt goodbye, two broken souls finally given a second chance. If you have liked this video, make sure you hit the like button for more videos like this.